Grand Rising. It's time to come out and play, Warriors. It's good to see everyone. The energies are quite potent, and you have a knowing that something big is about to happen. And it's a good time. It's a good time to just live in the now. So powerful to live in the now. Just hit 555. You hear me? Got a new setup right now, so just checking in with all of you. Fulfilling dreams that is rationally connected to everyday life is what this is all about. A lot of you know that we are getting more and more energy that's coming in, and it's activating what has lied dormant inside of you, inside of me, inside of all of us. Fulfilling dreams that are connected to everyday life is what this is all about. And you'll be fulfilling your dreams at some point this year. This is a powerful year, and it's not a coincidence that along with these solar flares and the solar activity, we're in the year of abundance. And if you have been placing your attention where it needed to be, that abundance is coming back to you. We broadcast that signature into the quantum field, it comes back. So it's really important to stay focused on where you're placing your attention, what you're putting out to the universe. You know, I sit around sometimes, I look at my life and I'm realizing, you know, I dreamt about this when I was a boy. And it's here now. And that's why it's so important. If you're getting this message, if you're seeing your Uncle Mike for the first time, you have to stay focused so powerfully, especially this year, especially this summer. What are your dreams? What are your hopes? What are your goals? Because I'm here to tell you, it is yours. It's all yours. We have vocations in life. We have a drive. We go beyond motivated. We're driven to do certain things. That drive that you have, it's going to not only be building your life, you're building the lives of millions and millions of people. Millions. Powerful message today. Lot to share, lot to go through. And you might be called to do something. And you can't just shove it aside any longer. You can't shove these things aside. You have to listen. This is what it means to be obedient to God. And the more that you are obedient to God, you're going to be supplied with that source of energy that you need. And all of your needs are going to be met for your mission. So there is help that's on the way. The help is on the way. The help is on the way right now. So I appreciate you all being here. It's a very powerful message today. We're out and trying to get as much nature as possible right now. It's solar flash time. You could write that in the comments. It's solar flash time. So I appreciate you being here. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, could you kindly just hit the like button? It's very helpful to getting this message out there so that it could reach millions of people. And it's time to fulfill your dreams that are connected to everyday life. And when you resolve problems, it's so powerful. You resolve the problems, maybe for yourself. And by doing so, you're also resolving problems for the world. And I've been sharing about this. You know, you might resonate with being a quote unquote chosen one. Someone that's here to do the work of God. The more that you're in tune, when you resolve the problems, you're doing so much work for the collective, and God is counting on you to do this work. I've been sharing from a place of authenticity on this channel. A lot of people have faith in God. That's great. But God has faith in you because you must carry it out. Last night, if you're subscribed, I put up on the community post a video that I recently shared. Why you must break the cycle. You are the one that must break the cycle. You're seeing this right now. It keeps going round and round, and you say, oh, nothing's changing. Well, that's because some of us are going to have to change it. It's very connected to this message today too, because we have to be that change. We're all waiting for change. We have to be that change. Because who else is going to do it? You have the power to do it. You have the power to resolve these problems. When you have inexhaustible belief in yourself, courage is key. Courage is key at this time. You have to have the courage to do these things. And it's not going to be easy. Carl Jung gave a quote. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. You know, some people are saying, oh, you know, that's just the way it is. You know, all these negative things might be happening to you. Oh, that's just the way of life. Oh, I never get ahead. Oh, these people are tearing other people down. That's just the way it is. Until you make the unconscious conscious, that's what the solar flash is all about. It's about expanding human consciousness. You know, and I've been sharing this for years. You know, some people still don't get it. Some people gaslight and troll, and you know, these people don't do anything with their lives, right? They're going down to black hole, right? They'd rather pull people down into the pit, right? Someone shared the other day. It's like lobsters in a bucket. You're trying to get out, right? And they try to pull you back down into the bucket. Well, we are the ones to do this, right? And when you go above and beyond, you make people feel uncomfortable. That's why you might be getting this message. And maybe over the past few years, you've dealt with, as you have been coming into your zone, as you've been activating your powers, you're saying, oh, you know what? I dealt with a little bit of spiritual warfare. It's the unseen battle. The unseen battle is now being seen. There is a frequency, right? And you're trying to be tethered, right? Or maybe the quote-unquote enemy is trying to tether you to a specific frequency level. You have to rise up. And you have to do things that maybe aren't, you know, so comfortable. And, you know, I've done things, and I'm here to, whatever it is that calls you. You know, I've been sharing this, you know, on this channel, this work, moving forward. We all tackle certain things because we have abilities that maybe other people, they don't have the ability to do the thing that you could do. You know, I've been supporting men, the backbone of society. This past month, as we're concluding this month, and we're going into the brightest months of the year, right? This was Men's International Mental Health Awareness Month. And a lot of people just shoved it under the rug. You know, a lot of men out there, they're being taken advantage of. They're suffering in silence, and no one really cares about them. You know, I saw two posts on social media. Chris Rock was one of them, saying how, you know, like how so many men, they just looked upon as, oh, what could you do for me? And they're just thrown out like a piece of garbage. You know, then that guy gets slapped in the face. He was just trying to do his job, that guy. You remember that guy? Hughes, thank you so much, Hughes. God bless you, Mike. Thanks for precious faith. I appreciate you, Hughes. It's my honor to be here. Got to have faith, absolutely. You know, so a lot of people are waking up to this. And men need to be supported. People keep saying, why is society failing? And, you know, love is what drives the world. And in the modern society, there's a lot of modern things that are actually narcissistic things, that are actually demonic things, also known as Jezebel spirit, that is stealing the life force energy from our men. And a lot of people, they don't have the guts to stand up for men. I'll stand up for the men. I'll do it. That's what my nana used to say. I'll do it. My nana was tough, right? But to actually shine a light on what's really important, Really powerful. And we've seen this, happening, this hamster wheel. Remember, you are the one to break the cycle. Who's the one that's going to break the cycle? Some of you might know 50 Cent. Curtis James Jackson, right? He's a rapper. You know 50 Cent? I saw a whole post he was sharing about these things. Another Sigma male. And we have to understand, in the modern society, the nature of the modern Jezebel woman that's out there, right? Not the quality woman, right? There's many beautiful quality women. But a lot of you know this, right? If I'm speaking the truth, you could hit the like button, hit the stars in the chat. People are looking not for love. They are looking for opportunity. The ultimate opportunist. And 50 Cent, he turns down a lot of women. And he shared how, they're only doing this because of what I could provide, my success. But if I was like my brothers, see, a lot of people don't understand a man of principle cannot be moved, right? And we stick with our brothers. So what you're going to notice, and if you're a man, you're listening to this, you better hide, just pretend like you have nothing, because there's a lot of Jezebel women that are only looking for an opportunity. They are identifying you, right? They are identifying you maybe as a quality man, and they look at you as an opportunity. They want to reap and consume and just throw you in the trash. If they can't get what they want, right? And a lot of you are learning about the Jezebel spirit. Jezebel spirit will go to war, right? This is rebellion. This is a biblical time period. So 50 Cent, and I'm reading the chat right now. This, and I hold accountability. As you can see, I stand in the vibration of authenticity. I didn't stutter. This part of the message is about men. Focus on the message. I see this in the gym. I've seen this my whole life. There are so many men. I didn't stutter. I didn't say women. I said men. Hit the like button if I'm speaking the truth. Hit the flames in the chat if you see the Holy Spirit fire. There are men that don't have anyone to speak for them. Thank you, lightning bolt. I will go scorched earth for our men, not women. I didn't say women. I said men. Because no one's speaking up for our men that are suffering in silence, for Jezebel trash that tries to take advantage of them. I will speak up for men. I will do it. That's good, right? It's funny, so, and you see it over and over again. So 50 Cent, if you know 50 Cent, you should look him up. He shared about how a lot of women and a lot of Sigma males, you got to be smart, kid, right? You rather be by yourself. Right? That a lot of these individuals, they're only looking for an opportunity. I appreciate you, Cliff. It's my honor to serve you, Cliff. It's my honor to serve men. It's my honor to serve men and women. But once again, see, on this channel, this is how I hold out the accountability mirror. This is how everyone is seeing clearly. I talk about everything on this channel. But for some reason, right, hit the like button if I'm speaking the truth. For some reason, when I speak about men, oh, no, not up in here. Not up in here. People constantly ask, well, what's the problem? This is a time period. See, the solar flash is coming in. This is a time period of going from dark to light. What was hidden, right? Listen, a lot of people know about narcissists, right? The grandiose narcissist. And I've done this. I had a professional. The interview is on the channel page, right? You want to learn about narcissist and covert narcissist. So why is this very difficult, what I'm sharing right now? And mostly, again, we all are archetypes. If it comes to a man, it's usually a grandiose, which is out in the open. When it comes to female, mostly it's covert, it's hidden, and a lot of people won't see it. It's like an invisible enemy. You won't see it. But the Jezebel spirit, the bright light is being shined on the Jezebel spirit right now. And I could sit out here in the light of Christ, because that's the Christ warriors have to rise right now. And if you're new to the channel, I've shared stories of real men this month. We are concluding this month, and we're finishing strong. I didn't stutter. A lot of you have been watching this channel. Some people show up every once in a while. And if you connect all the videos, you could see there's a message of authenticity. What did we say? Finish strong. Everyone write that in the comments. Finish strong. Finish strong. You have to finish strong because God is counting on you. I'm obedient to God. I know what needs to be done. I sit in quiet. See the difference between me and there's other people and then there's the herds, the sheeps, right, that are out there. They're watching the TV all day while your Uncle Mike's out in nature sitting alone communing with God. Because I had the guts to put everything aside and say, this is what needs to be done. This is what needs to be done. And God won't let you sleep until it's done. And God is going to support you. God is going to give you everything that you need. You might be a quality woman out there and you know this. And you're seeing our men suffering. And also, right, everyone, listen, I'm like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I take everyone out. A lot of the beta men, they have to stop chasing this Jezebel stuff around. They got to stop paying attention. You see this on social media. Enough of it. And that's why myself, as a quality Sigma male, I'm not chasing, because in the subconscious mind, these women think that this behavior is acceptable. And they think, I'm going to start. I ain't going to spend my day. I could be building, teaching, leading, right? That's what I need to be doing. I don't have a second to waste. Oh, you're going to play games? Okay, I'll go back to doing work. Because real men work. Real men build the earth. That's what real men do. You're seeing this play out in real time. The Christ warriors are rising up. What does it mean to be a Christ warrior? Number one, when you embrace the energy of Christ, it's light, so you become a mirror. And I've shared this many times, right? You're going to go out in the world, and the more that we are becoming a light body, the more that we're in tune with energy and not the language, right? Dr. Bruce Lipton said language was designed to hide feelings. You have to stay focused that everything, people are going to reveal who they are to you. They're going to reveal, right? The bird agrees, right? Here comes the bird, right on cue. They're going to reveal to you who they are. We have to transmute this energy. I appreciate the chat blowing up right now, right? You could feel the Holy Spirit fire. If you're just joining us, I really appreciate you. If you hit the like button, let's finish strong. You know, and I'm a man of my word. I'm obedient to God. We're finishing strong. And we're heading into July and August on fire. Carisha, I love you. Thank you so much. Carisha writes, I love men. I appreciate that, Carisha. Thank you so much for sharing that. You know, and there's a lot of other YouTube channels out there, and they have more of a mainstream vibe. They show how women, actually, they get together in little cliques and they men bash all day long. Okay, there's many men out there. You know, I've shared the stats that are out there. Men's depression is very high. Men's suicides rate are high. And the reason for this is because of the loneliness. What do you got for me? What you got for me? Right? That's how men are treated. A lot of men are treated. Again, we don't paint with a broad stroke, but this is a characteristic of the society right now. And for us to move forward as a society, you know, there's going to have to be a guy that steps up to address these problems, to address these issues. We have to support each other. We have to go through these things ourselves so that we could transmute it. So when you are embodying, right, this Christ energy that is coming into you, right? It is making you a light, a mirror. So you are shining the light on the people that you meet. People will be triggered by you, or they will absolutely love you. As the energies are increasing in the solar flash, the solar energies, these energies that are coming in, they are continuing to come in. And are you noticing this? You're seeing a stark differentiation between people that you come across. So you're seeing it like they can't even hide it on their face anymore. You might come across people and they look like demonic and they look at you with disgust. You don't even know these people. And then you don't even know these people. And then they come over to you. They love you. They tell you your life story. People come over to me. They don't even know me. They tell me their whole life story. Do you notice that as well? So this is what it is, right? So it is what it is. I used to say that when I was a kid to my mom. I say, it is what it is, Mom. It is what it is. My mom's watching. You see, that's the whole, and this is how we have to learn authentically. See, my mother raised me, right? Strong women, strong parenting, right? Authentic, powerful mothers, parents, this is what we need. This is what we need. What we don't need are Instagram moms that just pop out a kid and treat it like it's a Gucci bag or so. Oh, it's something to have. If I'm speaking the truth, hit the like button. We need quality parenting. I'm here today because of quality parenting. I'm here today. What's up, Mom? My mom's watching right now. I told you, this is a family affair. And the truth is going to be seen, and the truth is going to be seen this summer, right? It's going to be seen this summer. Yeah. All of our moms are watching us, you know, and that's what this is about. You know, I saw your moms watching from heaven. You know, we are doing things for our whole family has no clue what to do, and we have to do this. So what we're doing is, because we're all connected within the DNA, right? You are transmuting for generations upon generations. We're transmuting for. Yet your whole family lineage is on your shoulders, right? Those that passed on, they're rooting you on because you're doing this. You're doing it for your grandparents, your great-grandparents. Things that your whole family had to overcome, right? You hear the bird, you get the birds going in the chat. We got the birds singing. You got the birds singing in the trees. We got the birds singing. We're in the treehouse today. We're in just the Our Everyday Lives treehouse. We got the birds singing. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? And these are the synchronicities that we have to look for. You hear the birds there? Birds be birding. So, you know, what does this all mean? What does this mean, Uncle Mike? So the Christ consciousness, right? And that's you. If you have watched from the beginning of this live stream or replay to this point, you know you're embodying the Christ consciousness. You didn't get triggered. You didn't turn off. You just keep going. Christ consciousness must take in the lower frequencies into itself, into its life, experience it, and transmute it for the world. You're transmuting it back to the light. So if you're getting this, right, you might be a chosen one. You resonate with being a chosen one. You resonate with Christ consciousness. And you say, I went through a lot of spiritual warfare. I went through a lot of situations. Why did God put me into this situation? Because the Christ consciousness must take it into itself, and you are transmuting it for the entire world. So you were put in a situation. God said, here you go, son. Here you go, daughter. Here you go. Figure it out. You say, oh, man. Brandy, preachers preach, man. We're preaching today. Do you feel it? So we have to embody who we are, right? We're going into the 2 most powerful months of the year, in the most powerful year. So we have to finish strong today. That's why we're out in nature. We're taking in all the vibes. We practice what we preach, and preachers preach, right? It's a tough job, Kelly, absolutely. So you have to go through these things. The Christ consciousness takes these things on. You know, I had a very, I am as authentic as possible. I had a very, life that was carved out. I'm going to get a paycheck every 2 weeks. I'm going to have this responsible job. And I took the leap of faith. And here I am. I'm sitting here today out of nature telling you all, if you put your faith in God, you're going to get caught. You're going to get caught. Cliff, thank you so much. I love you, brother. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, we have to transmute these energies. And I'm here to tell you, I know it's scary, but you will be caught. You will be caught, and you will be raptured. If you're new to the channel, check that video out. You will be right. Some people talk about it. It's a real thing. It's not like people flying in the clouds. You are on a totally different vibrational frequency. You're getting this message right now. You're looking back. You could go in your mind, go in the time machine in your mind, and think about yourself 4 years ago, and look at where you are now. And you're like, that's a totally different life. That's a totally different life. If that explains what you're experiencing, hit the starburst now. Hit the like button if you just stumbled in. Wow, look at this today. Unbelievable. Reflect on your life. Go back. Think about where you were 3 years ago. Oh, now you look around. You are on a totally different timeline in the brand new earth. We're out here on the brand new earth, Light Warriors. Do you love it? I love all of you. Kelly writes, it's true. So we have to remember these things, okay? I've done a short video. It's on the channel page. Your internal GPS. The internal GPS. So earlier, I was talking about, and again, these are energies. These are archetypes. The law of 80-20. And a lot of men, for example, are not in tune with their intuition, right? I was very blessed to have this. That's why I'm here to serve our men so that they don't fall for Jezebel spirit trash and all these other things. Malachite, thank you so much. I'm so glad for people like you. We are waking up. I appreciate you. It's my honor to lead. It's my honor to be a leader of men and women, okay? But what we also need to do is address the problems. We don't have to apologize. We don't have to walk on eggshells. That's why my anointing, that's who I am. That's why I am high commander. I don't have to apologize for it. I just need to speak the truth. I need to serve my people. And I need to leave this world better than the way I found it. That's what we need to do. And you're feeling the Holy Spirit fire right now. So the internal GPS. Your intuition, if you have to listen to your intuition, if you are swayed by other opinions, right? So I said something, you saw it in this live stream. Someone made a comment on my live stream. I'm not swayed by their opinions. I'm going to speak the truth, and I'm going to keep going. I'm going to support our men during this time period for this example. I'm not going to apologize. I'm going to speak the truth. I'm going to help millions and millions of people. So you're not swayed by others' opinions. Life is complex. It's very complex. When you reduce the noise, the distractions that are around you, when you sit in silence, okay, that's where you're going to see this. Right? I had to learn a lot about myself. I made mistakes. I made mistakes because I was given wrong subconscious programs. Listening to the hyena energy. You know about the hyena energy? Are you a lion or are you a hyena? Are you a lion or are you a hyena? There's lessons to be learned. What's the hyena? You say, Mike, what's the hyena energy, Uncle Mike? Right? You see all these little Jezebels, they get together. They get in a little clique, right? They all got to talk. They have to create a narrative, right? Behind your back, right? And they all talking gossip. You don't have time. It's such a waste of time, right? It's negativity, right? Lionesses don't do that, right? Lions don't do that. Also, another story about a lion. A lion, if you go out, again, you got to observe nature. You have to observe these things. Carisha, thank you again. I love you. You're in the best place right now, Michael. I appreciate you. I am in the best place. The most powerful place, going into the two most powerful months. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Your Uncle Mike's going to take you on a ride this summer. We are going on a ride. Yeah, write it in the comments. We're going on a ride this summer. Summer 2024. The summer of assert dominance. You have to stay focused. The things, I shared about the quantum shifting that I've been doing. I placed my consciousness into the quantum. You got to go into your past. Some people say, the past is over. Wrong. Wrong. You have to decipher your past. Then you write them down. Okay, this was good, this was bad. And then you, through process of elimination, you eliminate the negatives and you bring forth what worked. Then you go into the future. Don't wait for it, right? Envision, where are you in the future? You know intuitively. And you bring it into the now. And that's the quantum. Quantum Chaos on the channel page. Please watch that video. It's really going to assist you during this process. It's a scary time period. You're like, oh, again, especially for men. I saw a funny video showing the difference between the feminine energy and the masculine, and he was like going nuts. It's really funny. I'll share that. So I have a brand new Facebook page. The link is in the description, and we have TikTok, and we also have Patreon. I'll share that post as well. So yes, stay up to date with the channel and the community. I have other things to. Sometimes I say things and I want to share it, so we use the other platforms so I could share like a post that I'm discussing. So again, the lion. If you look at all animals, right? The lion is not the biggest animal. It's not even the most strongest animal. Some of these animals, right, they could lift all this. But a lion could eat them all because it's the power that's inside the lion. Are you a lion? You can get the lions going. So when you observe nature, right, observe that. So I'm using a lion and a hyena, for example. Do you want to be like royalty? Loyalty is royalty. I've shared that many times. Loyalty is royalty. Men and the Sigma men, especially men that are loyal to men, okay, women that are loyal to women, and men and women that are loyal to each other. Loyalty is royalty, right? That's quality. That's kings and queens. Get the crowns going, get the lions going. Listen to the message. Watch nature, right? So all of the animals, right, we embody in ourselves. That's the king, the queen. That's the loyalty, right? That's right. Cindy writes energy vampires. Or are you hyena trash? Look at the hyena, right? Settling for scraps, yipping and yapping, talking behind each other's back, creating gossip, right? We don't need these things. We don't tolerate these things. When you don't tolerate these things, right? Look at your Uncle Mike. You could spend time alone and if you're saying to yourself, wow, I'm so much more powerful when I'm sitting alone now. Authentically, we want to have the right people to create a positive feedback loop. However, you don't have, hit the like button if I'm speaking the truth. Hit the like button if I'm speaking the truth. You don't have people in your life just because you need to have people in your life. Because that negative, that energy is going to actually bleed into yours. So actually what happens, a lot of you know this, and you hear about higher dimensional beings. They could come down to you, but it's harder, say, to go up to a higher dimensional being. So when you just think about frequency, you think, a lot of it, when you go down, and someone wrote, I forgot who wrote it earlier, energy vampire, you are just getting all your energy drained. And you were a feast for them. You were a feast. Fancy feast. Remember Fancy Feast? We got jokes on this channel too. So you don't want to be fancy. You don't want to be Fancy Feast for the energy vampire. Okay? So what you need to do is focus on yourself. Okay, when you're focused on yourself, see, I stayed focused, and it's not what happens to us, but it's what we do with what happens to us, because this is Earth School. So we're all going to go through a trial and tribulation. All right, if you haven't got it yet, I'm sorry to let you know, but we all go through it, right? But it's not what happens to you. You're going to get a specific scenario to your unique needs and gifts. And you have to overcome it. It's not about what happens to you, but it's what you do with what happens to you. And then as we move forward to the new earth, people are going to see this. You're shining brighter than ever before. You're the lighthouse for other people. That's where you have to stay focused on. But focus on your internal GPS, especially if you're a man. And you have to really listen to that intuition. Don't go with the rational mind. Don't listen to what people are saying. Don't think, oh, you know what, I need to be a nice guy. Because you know what, there's people out there, they don't have your best interest in mind. They're just looking at you. Get up, son. They're just looking at you as an opportunity. But this is over. I left a message earlier this month. I said, you treat people like this, it's going to blow up in your face in these new energies. A big solar flash explosion is happening right now. You're seeing it right now. You're seeing it right now. Look at that, 555. You get the 555. Yeah, and a lot of you know about that as well. I saw the wounded warriors, right? There are so many people, and they just use for whatever they can and just forgotten about. What do you got for me? I listen to other people that share about this. What you got for me? What you got for me? I got my BFH up. That's what I got for you. Get out of here. Not up in here, right? So, and that's what, you have to understand, and you're going to find this power. And I'm looking forward to, as we continue to go through the summer, sharing all the things that I've done to really unlock all of my full potential. I keep sharing it, and today will be another one of those days. I never really incorporated fasting. I can't express to you. Let your body do what it's got to do, man. Jeffrey Dale, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, your Uncle Mike likes to use the hammer. Oh, man, I love you guys. I love this community so much. Yeah, I appreciate you, Regina. That's where we have to stay focused on. And the most important thing is just laughing. If you've been on the live stream the entire time, you could see how my energy is authentic. It's not just one thing all the time like a robot. I am a robot. No. Okay. So we have to, embrace laughter, embrace nature, embrace peace, but also be the peaceful warrior. We're not going to tolerate things, right? So it's so important. It's so important to be the peaceful warrior. Okay, it's better to be a warrior in a garden. So I'm out here in the garden. Your Uncle Mike's all pumped up, ready to go, right? But I am the peaceful warrior. And I talked about my journey when I took Shotokan when I was a kid, and that's what my sensei taught me as well. And you have to be rational. And a lot of you might be younger. You might be taking self-defense now, martial arts, right? It's important. It's important to do these things because when you're so powerful, they just leave you alone. But that's why, right? Again, what is going on in the world right now? It's not that the people are powerful. When you actually learn about the truthful narcissist, right? Your Uncle Mike's going to teach you the truth. A lot of people, they're confused with what is said out there, but we're learning now. That's why awareness is the precursor to change. They confuse empowerment, right? There's a difference between empowered and a weak narcissist. The weak narcissist is usually weak. And they manipulate, and they what does the devil do? The devil comes to steal and destroy. Do you witness people that are coming in and trying to steal or destroy your creation? Your creation. No, not up in here. You could write it in the comments, not up in here. And we've done a lot of powerful videos this month. We are ending this month strong. We are embracing the solar flash energies like never before. So powerful. It's a powerful time period. You are a powerful individual. Divine feminine. So important. When you achieve balance, this channel, ready? This channel, this mission, I listened in silence for months and months and months alone. The message is balance, alignment. Both sides. Okay, and in science, this is called hemisync. In spirituality, it's called balancing the divine masculine and feminine. It's the same thing. And that's what your Uncle Mike is here to do, is make something that any person off the street could pick up this video today, and there's something there for them. That's the power of hemisync, balancing both hemispheres of the brain. That's the power of balancing the energies, the divine masculine and feminine. I embrace my feminine energy when it's appropriate. So you have to stay focused on what you are creating, because regret is worse than failure. We are entering. I appreciate you if you made it all the way to here. We are entering the 2 most powerful months of the year. It is the summer of assert dominance. We will dominate everyday life in all 3 phases, physically, mentally, and spiritually. We'll practice what we preach. We'll be the lighthouse. Strengthen the body, mind, and spirit. And the world is your oyster. Is that what they say? The world is, everything is possible. I love you all. We have a very powerful month and 2 months ahead. It's going to change the trajectory of our everyday lives. I appreciate you all. Let us know in the comments. Are you feeling this right now? Are you feeling empowered? Are you here to assist our men? Do you know that this is actually going on in society? Do you know a lot of men are suffering in silence? And Cristal is part of our Patreon community. I appreciate you so much, because I see your posts as well. And Cristal is a powerful, divine, feminine woman that stands up for men. Okay, I watch. See, I'm always watching. I told you, your Uncle Mike's always watching. I see the divine feminine that actually do the right thing, and then there's the hyena Jezebel spirit that actually, you know, they try to men bash, they try to tear men down, and people are looking around saying, well, where's the strength? Where are the protectors? How could the protectors protect? How could the builders build when they don't have support? See, that's the divine feminine that is supporting the men. I'm here to speak the truth. I'm here to be the leader of leaders, because High Commander is on the ground. I love each and every one of you. If today's message resonates with you, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're here every single day. We have TikTok, Facebook, and Patreon. The links are in the description. Leave a comment and please share this video. You have no idea how much sharing this video is going to be helpful. I see the Facebook is blowing up as I'm here right now. I appreciate you all. And all summer long, keep sharing. If the message resonates with you, we are creating a powerful feedback loop. We are having the momentum. Momentum is a real thing, cannot be stopped, and we're moving forward. And the more that we focus our attention, it's the currency of the universe. We're creating change for the whole world. Change yourself, change your frequency, change your underwear. I love you all. All right, I'm done with this one. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Happy Sunday. We're headed into 2 powerful months. It's going to be one heck of a ride. I love you all, and bye for now.